Hey, Warriors. So, this is probably going to bother a lot of people. Probably not too many people in this space because we already know most of this, but consciousness might not come from the brain. Okay? Yeah, I said it. So, you can think I'm stupid if you want. But for decades, we've been told the same story that your brain creates, your thoughts, your awareness, your sense of self, okay? But there's a problem with that story. And it's that, scientists still cannot explain how matter creates experience. They can map a brain activity all day long, but they cannot explain why you feel anything at all. Okay? And honestly, that's very interesting. And I'm not going to say most, I'm going to say more scientists are starting to consider something called panpsychism, okay? Which basically says consciousness isn't created by the brain, it's fundamental to reality itself. Which, like I said, a lot of us in this space, we already know this, but a lot of people don't. And like I said, it's awesome because science is starting to catch up, at least a little bit. Okay. It's probably why they're all missing right now, but whatever. Anyways, back to what I was saying, it being fundamental to reality itself, meaning, that it's not something you have, it's something everything is at some level anyway, um so I mean, honestly, sit with that for a second, because if that's true, then your brain isn't producing consciousness, it's receiving it, filtering it, tuning into it like an antenna, you know and then suddenly a lot of things start making more sense, right? Hello. I don't know. Like people having near death experiences, okay? Where their brain activity is basically gone, okay? But they're having vivid, structured experiences, moments of intuition also, you know, that come out of nowhere. I mean, come on. That feeling of awareness, that awareness is bigger than your body. You know, science they can't fully explain those things yet. You know what I mean? That intuition that comes out of nowhere, but it also can't ignore them anymore, which is the good thing, um, because that's where things start to shift anyways, um because if consciousness is fundamental, then you're not just a biological, machine. You're actually participating in something much bigger. That, your awareness matters, which I say all the time, but I mean, your attention, it matters. What you focus on, dude, it matters, you know, because you're not just observing reality, you're interacting with it. And maybe, just maybe, we've had it backwards this entire time. I mean, it's not that the brain creates consciousness, it's that consciousness is using the damn brain. That's crazy, right? I mean, when you really think about it. But, once you understand that, you also stop seeing yourself as something limited, and you start realizing that you've been plugged into something infinite this damn entire time. I mean, like, wow. Love you.